Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, the TV show. And again, I want to thank Bank Hometown for sponsoring the show and making all of our segments happen. And we're here in our third and final segment with Debbi Mallinson, who is the founder of Magic Lamp Consulting. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Nice for you to have me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, maybe we could start by, you could tell us a little bit about Magic Lamp Consulting.
Sure. So Magic Lamp Consulting, our mission is to strengthen communities through work with nonprofit partners, and we take an innovative approach to help them achieve their fundraising needs and make a difference in their communities.
So, nonprofit partners, there's a whole range of nonprofit partners that are out there, some that work with young people that are educational oriented. You've got environmental, some around social service, housing. So any area in particular, or do you kind of work with the gamut of nonprofits?
I work with a gamut of nonprofits. We have a lot of work with nonprofits that are addressing food insecurity. We also work with organizations that do youth development, cancer care organization, veteran organization. So it really does run the gamut. But we love our partners. Yeah,
and when you talk about kind of the fundraising, like probably a lot of nonprofits, absent a specific dedicated revenue source, you probably, or contract in some cases maybe with a federal state agency, you've got to look for revenue in a lot of different places.
Correct. So for our clients, we typically work with small to mid-sized nonprofits. They either typically have no development staff. It's usually the executive director that's trying to do everything, or sometimes they may have a very small development team, maybe one or two people. And so they utilize our services. We actually have a team, which it includes, our consulting. Typically, I work directly with our clients, but we have grant writers, financial analysts, marketing, business analysts, and so we can bring a whole package of services to a client under one contract, and that saves them from having to hire a whole team of people.
So does that kind of start if you're a nonprofit leader or a member of a board out there and you're looking to kind of bring ideas to the table? Does it start with kind of a conversation, then some kind of a thorough analysis of it? Is that what,
Yeah, so we actually offer 3 different types of services. Excuse me, we have on-demand consulting for people that are just looking for advice. It's a 1-hour phone call, no commitment. I'm sorry, and we talk about what's important to them. We also offer a grant research package for people that want to write their own grants, but they don't know who to reach out to. So we identify funders that align with their mission. And
that's a lot of work, right? Because you've got, a lot of organizations and companies out there that have philanthropic kind of goals or aims, but just to research and find out what's out there is a project in and of itself.
So one of the things that I say that's one of the benefits of hiring us is we have gotten funding from over 500 funders, typically in Massachusetts. So we know who the local funders are. We know what they like to give to. We know what their typical range is. We know when their deadlines are, and so we come in the door with all that information. You're not having to hire and train somebody to figure that out. But most of our clients use our premium services. And so what that is they're signing on. It's typically a 1-year contract, and we go in and we're talking with the executive directors. We're looking at their strategic plan if they have one. A lot of small nonprofits don't. Right. We do a needs assessment. What are their goals? What are they trying to achieve? And then we do a strategic fundraising plan, talk about diversifying their revenue streams. And so that may include sponsorships. It may include grant writing. Do they do an annual appeal? Do they, so what are they doing for outreach? Also, we do a lot of introductions. So we have a pretty extensive network and relationships with our funders. Yep. And so we do a lot of introductions, and so much of achieving funding is to build relationships with funders that have the same goals that you do. Right. And once we build those relationships, then part of the package is to do the grant research, create a grants calendar, and then we manage the grant process. So we, know when the deadlines are. We write the applications, send them to the executive director or whoever to review. We actually submit them for them, and we track the payments if they've come in or not, and the report due dates. And so it's
Because
kind of a
sometimes these
soup to
grants
nuts.
also have reporting requirements, right?
Yes,
as
a
well.
lot of them
Yeah.
do, yes.
Compliance or
Right.
reporting requirements. And so, when you're kind of talking with a organization, nonprofit about kind of the levels of service, is it kind of a fixed base fee, success fee, or is it kind of depend on each circumstance?
Yeah,
Is
so
that a
it's
little bit different?
So we offer value-based services for our premium, and so it's a set price. What we had done in the beginning was an hourly rate, but clients couldn't budget for that. And so what we do is we talk with the clients. What are their goals? Are they looking to grow? What amount are they trying to achieve? How well connected are they in the community? How long have they been around? And then we come up with a price for the services, and that's based on the value that we're going to bring to the organization. And then they know what that price is every month for the year.
Right, right. And so you mentioned, you've been able to secure funding from over 500 different, entities. How many companies you're working with, organizations, nonprofits now?
So I think, let's see, I'm trying to think. Last year we're around 8 on average.
Okay.
Last year we raised $3.4 million for our nonprofit partners. We're on target to reach that goal, if not exceed it this year.
Wow. So it really sounds like you try to make a commitment to those customers rather than spread yourself too thin.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
So we just got a minute or two left. So if someone is watching and they're interested, how do they learn more? Website, contact you?
So there's a lot of information on our website. It's magiclampconsulting.com. We actually have some free resources there as well. We have a blog, and there's also a contact form. So just fill out the contact form. It will come to us, and we'll get back to you. And we also have a weekly newsletter that they can sign up for either through the website, or we have another one on LinkedIn.
Oh, great. Well, Debbi Mallinson, thank you. Magic Lamp Consulting, really informative discussion, and keep up the great work for a lot of important nonprofits doing great work here in Central Mass and across the state.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, likewise. And we appreciate your time with this edition of Chamber Exchange, a TV show. And again, thank Bank Hometown for helping make it happen.